Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Palidore, this is VR Master League, this is indeed NA, that's correct. So correct. That's the most correct you've ever been, in fact. Hello, Twitch, what's up? See Cosmic in there, and Tom Wet Toes, we got Flare VR, Next Tech, Lufu, Kid Focus, the Kid Focus, Original, and your boy Clay. My boy, your boy, our boy Clay, as well as Manifold Max. And we're taking this to the max. Yeah, let's go indeed. In fact, not only taking it to the max, but we're taking it to the stars. That wasn't quite as smooth as I had hoped. But yeah, what's up? This is the first of one stream for the hour, which is to say in the next hour we have more matches coming, of course. Kangarillas and Aurora will be a little bit later on. About 1 hour from now, top of the hour. We have, let's see, what else? High Ping versus Chimera, Ethereal versus Project Mayhem, Old and Feeble versus There Is No Team, and Vapor versus Echoholics, and that would be your lineup for Channel 1. And I know no one redeemed Hydrate yet. I don't care. I'm thirsty, man, I'm thirsty. That said, looks like everyone is in. Okay, cool, so we're good to go. Probably. Oh, smooth riding. Does that count? Can I grandfather your redemption, or does that mean I have to drink more? I can do that too. That's fine. The only inconvenience is I can't talk to you and drink at the same time. I mean, I could. It would be really ugly and messy, though, and this shirt would turn a whole different color. That's okay, though, because it is orange versus blue after all. Yeah, right? Right. Okay, so, let's get to it. Round one about to start. Thanks for joining, guys. And thanks, Clay. Glad you like the shirt. Manifold in there, hi Palor. Been in every stream for a week or two. Hopefully you're starting to recognize your name. Yeah, glad to shout all you out, and you know, a lot of the regulars coming in. Oh, by the way, this reminds me now, because I don't know if you guys heard a noise, but as Antgas drives it in, so hold on a second, because there's a shot. About to say, there's a storm a-brewing outside, so if you guys happen to hear anything shaking and stirring in the background here at my end, well, I apologize in advance. It's mighty windy. So there's some clattering going on outside. That said, quick start. Quick start indeed. Now, we'll be... Ooh, hold on 1 second here. Okay, never mind. I thought something was wrong. We're good. I just hope I don't lose power. Anyway, Nico Rift with a shot. And that's going to go side over to Ooga Booga. Ooga Booga taking it. A really strong pass, and actually almost met its mark, trying to lead that pass to maybe an intended cut. But will be Wonder with the disc there. Of course, Wonder, one of our wonderful casters, cameramen here in VR Master League this season. And a wonderful save from Flyers, flying out of the goal. And the disc just the same. A clear is going to be had, bouncing high, and then bouncing to the side where in the tunnel, everyone converges before another slap. And Kyle Trials, thanks, you're a king. Love you back. Love all of you here in the VR Master League and over at the Nugget in a league of their own, or at least with some space to spare. It's Ant Gas. Ant Gas winding it up the floor to the opposite side. Ooga Booga looking for maybe a cross, has a couple cutters, and they all go into the goal, opening it up for Ooga Booga, the Boogie Man, with the boogie board. And they're riding those waves, etc. 4 points in 2 minutes for Knights of the Bed. Kid Focus saying, Ooga has a funny Insta account. Don't doubt that. Don't doubt it at all. Ooga Booga makes plenty of funny content. Frightening content, but funny content. Over up top though, speaking of the team, Knights of the Bed here trying to get back on the offense. Meanwhile, for the Wolves, just getting in position. You see Wonder up at the nest defending. You see that defense there as well from Baby, but that said, it's Ooga Booga from Ant Gas, and there's no maybes about it. It's just another score. Defense was being had, and pretty decent up until the backboard attempt. Yeah, there were other couple options were covered, so they went to the only one they had, which is to say, Ooga Booga. Tiny in there as well. Hello, hello. Love Echo and me. Same. I also love Echo and me. No, just kidding. And you as well. Thanks. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining once more. Great to see new faces and familiar faces on that note. So, yeah, every night here on streams, we're doing it. They're doing it. They're throwing it. They're throwing it. It's Ooga Booga for 9. Lufu knowing Ooga as funny Echo meme man. Accurate. Now, if I could bestow that role upon Ooga Booga in the Twitch channel, I certainly would. Maybe Discord. Anyway, Flyers Jr. here for Wolves, still trying to get on the scoreboard and working it through the tunnel, having a little trouble wrangling that one. So a couple teammates meeting each other. There's Nate Appleton with a nice redirected boost, but Ooga Booga just the same, getting a bit of a leech. Now that's gonna go back to Ooga and up to the bow tie, but missing its mark. So Wonder and Co should be able to retain. Only problem is a little bit clustered together. You see there, they had no passing options, or at least no great ones, because everyone was kind of in the same spot, which is something definitely you got to watch out for. As watch out for that, it's Alux with a 3-point hit. They're up by 12. What's up, Schlart? Welcome to the stream. Manifold, am I in California? Nope, I am not. Arizona. So close. I'm your neighbor. So that's it. Like a good neighbor. Oh, Palidore is here to cast. And starting off the night, which will be filled with, I believe, six or 7 streams tonight. I think 6. Which on that note, by the by, I'm almost at my 1000th cast. Can you believe it? Probably will hit that tomorrow. Flyers Jr. here from the disc, with a disc for the Wolves. It's going to be a bouncer deep into the bubble, but nobody home to collect it except for Ant Gas on the other team. Now, clear will not be had. Maybe the disc back. Nope, a stack actually from 3 players. Knights of the Bed, so way back into the blue. It will be taken by Wonder and the Wolves. So good work getting back. Kind of a rush clear perhaps there. It's going to be had by Nico. Nico Rift over to Alux. Now, Ooga Booga being contested very well by that stack. They're trying to redirect Wonder and Nate Appleton there. And as I said, familiar names, right? Of course, in the Twitch chat and on the streaming end of things there. I mean, it's the beauty of VR Master League. The more it grows, well, the more it also stays the same in a sense. I mean, great to see all these players, whether it's in the game or in the Twitch or actually casting and streaming themselves. Great community, this one. At least most of the time. So back to, well, a bounce off the shoulder there. The defense here trying to get back. I mean, they're causing some issues for Knights of the Bed on Wolves' side. They haven't been able to score despite a few of these passing attempts. So the defense is pressuring pretty well in these first 6 minutes, but you know, they're still getting their chances eventually, even if it takes a few tries is a thing. So now Flyers Jr. will take that disc as well. Nate Appleton clearing it right lane. And they're off into the races. Let's see. I mean, the chain's a little bit faster there, but getting caught up not only in the player, but also the bow tie for Wolves. So although they had the lone stack, they weren't actually able to do much with it at the end. Will the same be the case here for Knights of the Bed? It looks like it, as it will be a missed read, essentially, on that boost into the disc. Still, though, it's going to stay here. And Alex going up to the nest and uncovered, dived, and recovered for Ooga Booga, the Tooga Booga, right from inside. 14 points. Art Star, also welcome to the chat, missing the poll. Unlucky, but you'll have at least, what, 4 or 5 more chances tonight, so. Alright, so with that, I mean, Wolves still kind of looking for their first score. It's been kept on this side of the floor a lot, and unfortunately, it's going to remain that way for the moment. Flyer trying to take position in the goal. Now, a cross pass will just miss its mark as well, a little too strong. And trying to catch up off that extra mustard on the throw. Let's see if they can, though. Ooga Booga with a disc in the tunnel. And we'll just take it right back for Knights of the Bed once more. So as some Knights fights with the Wolves, and rumble in that jungle, they're going to cross it over to outside the bubble. It would be Antgas being stunned. Actually, Wonder with some more grabs and stuns, attempting to get that disc back for the Wolves. But that's still going to be right back into the tunnel, and let's see, back to Nico and Knights of the Bed. See, Barton there also saying, yeah, love to see Antgas. Absolutely, one of my favorite names. Anytime, I think that's really the key to getting in, getting on my list of favorites is just really creative or at least random names. And nothing random about that from Flyer Jr. That was another great save inside that goal. Yeah, Antgas, one of them. You pair two separate words, kind of unrelated. Another one we're gonna see later tonight, potentially Tickle Britches, over on team was that a new team, not Turbo, Old and Feeble. Later on tonight. Nico Rift here to Ooga Booga. Now all defenders back in the bubble for Wolves, still trying to contest this one. Going all over the place is that goal with a lot of moves thrown in. It's Ooga Booga with some more style. 16 points. Crazy Kid also in the chat asking, are you one of my favorites? Don't make me pick favorites. All my favorites. But yes, although I would say, because one is, well, I guess, no, actually, yeah, that works. Never mind. I was thinking kit more like a name, but also a kit word. So yeah, they are 2 separate words. That's true. That's true. But yes, of course. Wonder, T-Man there. Up high. Who are some other ones? I don't know. The sillier, the more random it is, just the better. Ooga Booga. That's what, 3 in a row? A lot of scores. How many so far? 13 out of the 18 points, impressively. Schlart as well. Lart? Yeah, it works. Definitely not art. Art isn't a word, but Lart. Yeah. Hunavelli. We'll see. I get you can all be my favorites, but I don't think Hana or Veli is a word in itself. Are words in themselves, right? Yeah, no, art's not a word. It's more of a concept. That said, trying to maybe get one more goal, but the time does run out on them. And 18 points, just a very strong win, needless to say, for Knights of the Bed here. And this will be up to the intermission. As always, regather, figure out what went wrong, and try and readjust next time around. Because although it did take a lot of shot attempts there for Knights of the Bed to get it going on some of those plays, you know, they got it back enough times that they were able to eventually score. I think for Wolves, you know, on the times that they did get it into the opposite lane, the orange side of the floor, to maybe score, you kind of saw them, you know, piling up a little bit too much perhaps. So they did get some good stacks in there. So I think, you know, you take those stacks, but then you also separate those stacks once you recognize who the designated stack or players are getting the disc. You know, leave one or two players there to go contest disc, and then kind of spread out the floor a little bit. You know, get some passes going, whether forward or back. Just offer up some lanes. That way you can breathe and not be too worried and caught up in all that franticness. You know. Hannah saying, love Nate Appleton and his band. His band is awesome. Actually, it's like actually has a band, or is there just a famous dude named Nate Appleton that I'm unaware of? I'm very not music inclined. But that said, Bart Star in there. Yeah, that was round 1. Is that unexpected? Wasn't round 3 certainly. But that said, up top, it's the floor, that is, Ooga Booga. You see the defense there. And dancing around just a little bit, getting stunned in the process, but Ooga Booga is not going to be able to do it twice. So now being stunned there by Next Tech. Next Tech stopping it, yeah, kind of subbing in this round. So as I said, from chat to stream, we're, it's always great to see all the familiarity along with the newness or the nextness, as a crash does happen, and they're not going to be happy about that on the side of Knights of Bed. So a good stun from Nex, and Nex with the checks mate, and that's 3 skating by the defenders here in round 2 off of that crash.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So yeah, it looks like for Next Tech stopping in the stream here in place of Appleton, Nate Appleton. And shout out to the band, of course, as well. What, Blue Psyche, they're saying there. Not Blue Psyche, you buffoon. Well, you know what? On that note, I'm going to shout out randomly because I thought of it just yesterday. Little Paper Stick over on SoundCloud. Wonder who remembers that reference. That's about 8 months old at this point. But Alex, baby Alex, and don't worry, that was my Discord, not yours. I always forget when I'm working on stuff to turn that off. Next here, getting, crossed up by the defense, but still gets a re-grab on the disc, that is. And nice put back there, up 5. How about that? That note, we do get a timeout. That means I can turn my streamer mode on Discord so you guys don't get all debated again. And we'll turn on some music there from Fixed Gaming as well, our sponsors, while we wait for the anticipated return of Knights of the Bed's full 4. Looks like it was Alux crashing. So hopefully we'll get a return of Alex soon. Ben asking who won the first round. Knights of Bed. You can see it up there on the little squared dot, little square next to the score. Yeah, it was a pretty definitive win for Knights of the Bed in the first. 18-0 on that one, but a much better start for Wolves. That 3-point score. Next Tech stepping in for the second round, roster teammate. And yeah, hit both those first couple goals. So definitely nice work on their part. And there is Alex back in the game. Alright, so with that, timeout is off and we're back in it. So what was the name of that band then? All I caught was Blue something or other, and then Lufu's calling people buffoons. Shout out to Gorilla Tag. Anyway, over here to Ooga Booga. Now off of this launch, trying to get it to one of the two teammates, just flew right by both their arms. So rebounded by Antgas. Antgas driving it right on in. And right on for the first 2 points for the Knights. Okay, so it is Blue Psyche. Well then, who was a buffoon and why? Why? Who's buffooning around? But yeah, awesome. I wasn't quite sure, Nate, if people were trolling me or what. Or just, you know, referencing something that I don't get. It's happened a few times here and there, so I never know for sure who to trust, but I'm happy to shout out whatever, even if it does damage me sometimes. That's okay. Up top, though, it's gonna be picked off by Nextech. Nextech being stunned from right behind. Ant Gas and Ooga Booga were in the vicinity. Anna saying Lufu is a stinker. Well, that is the most offensive thing I've ever heard said about Lufu in the last 5 minutes. But Ooga Booga with a disc is going to be stunned in a hot minute, a hot second, but just taking it right back is Nico Rift. That's going to miss, unfortunately, but bouncing right to Wonder. Wonder with a stun, Wonder with it almost clear, but off of Ooga Booga, it seems. Now, deep down it goes, up into the trap. It's going to be kind of either or. It looks like Alex there first. The stack opted to kind of stay in the middle and just wait for a throw. And the throw was there. The grab's just missing a little bit, but so did the score. So now a handoff play, kind of bouncing it a little too high. On a Smelly. That's accurate. To the other end, though, Nextech with a clear. That's going to be picked off here. Once again, though, see the chains for Wolves. They are able to get there first some of these times and get these first chains, but a couple of the regrabs are missing when they split off there, which is enabling Knights of the Bed to actually get the disc back, despite the fact that they were a little bit slower to the disc at first. Yeah, we love Hunna smelling. Nothing wrong with being smelly, or Hunna, or both. That said, from the valley, very close, but just missing. Would have been a great one from Flyers. Another one there, picked by Nico Rift. The defensive rift being caused inside the goal. So back to the trap. It's going to be taken here by Alex. Now Alex with the good looks. Nextech. There's another take back. And let's see what this one turns into. There's the stacks. Now, you see again, there it goes where the chains, the regrabs miss, and that gave opportunity for Knights of the Beds to get there. Now, that said, they still recover for Wolves. Wolves to the backboard. That's a great look and a tough angle, almost a zero angle, probably a zero angle right there, maybe 5 degrees, but on 100 degrees hot on the save still yet on the defense. Ooga Booga with a take back, a clear, a bouncer, rather. That's going to go right to Nextech. I didn't confirm anything. What did I didn't confirm anything. Yes, I did. We love us Hunna Valley here. Both Lil Hunna Valley and original Hunna Valley, who's been in the Twitch chat a couple times during those Anarchy games. Nico Rift here to clear now. Bouncing a few different ways. Picked by Ooga Booga, slapping it. Now there's a regrab. Just one, but the goal is actually open, so let's see what they do with this one. They might be able to get a 3. And they will go for a 3. Softly into the sea, and they're up. Back on the scoreboard. Actually a 2-point shot, unfortunately, but nonetheless, another score, and it's 5-4. So, they had the right idea. They just missed the 3 by a meter. Now that said, another pause and drop here. Looks like maybe even some kind of spike and pings. Not the most pleasant of things. But nonetheless, as we finish this last leg of this round, we'll check out some of these players and what they're up to, huh? Crosspod asking, have y'all casted Caliburn? I don't... Like tonight, or just in general? I personally, I don't remember casting Caliburn, but with, you know, 300 and what, 20-something teams as of this week, it's easy for me to forget. And yes, hydrate, I shall. Thank you, Frostpod. That was refreshing. Alright, so, yeah, anything else here that I may have glossed over on accident, aside of the people redeeming hydrate, keeping my voice in check. You know, sometimes it's easy to forget. Of course, after a certain point, I know even the stream starts hearing it, so it can get obvious. But yeah, having fun, doing well. Yeah, you. What's up? We stream all teams, you know? All teams that we can anyways, but of course, you know, if you guys want to get streamed, including your team, whoever your team happens to be, you can always redeem some rewards, casting rewards, or get those hype boats going as Alux gets the shot going. There's smooth sailing for a 1-point lead. And yes, timeout is off. Actually, on that note, that does give me a chance to ask, because I've been thinking of this recently, since I accidentally left the timeout music on. How do people feel about like having really light background music to these matches? I asked the question way back like in preseason or season 1. People seem to generally not be for it, which I can understand. But I'm just curious if that opinion has changed or not. And again, not loud, even softer than it currently is for timeouts, but I mean just like really light in the background, so it's basically you'd only be able to hear it when the casters aren't talking. Otherwise, it's almost so soft, you don't. Just curious. Just curious. But I know it's kind of divisive, so it's not, I don't know. Because watch, if I go completely silent here, there's nothing. There's nothing but the sounds of boost, you know? Not that we ever intend to go silent all too much. But 240 left here in this round. Now, the first one was won by Knights of the Bed, and they're looking to close this in 2 if they can. For Wolves, ooh, a good grab there by Flyers, so they're still in this one. If they can get another clear. Again, Next Tech had came in and scored those 2 quick ones in the start of this round, but it's been a little bit of a drought since then. So they're still seeing if they can get that back here. 3-point differential. And yeah, let's see. That's going to be bouncing every single which way. And yeah, up top now, Baby Alux trying to retain, but it's slapped down. Alux recognizing, not Baby Alux, but it will be another oop. Nope, instead an oops as they get stunned, and a great dive out there as Next Tech will get a clear. Now the boost. There it goes. Some people getting kind of split up on some of these stacks for both directions. I'll bounce right back past the hands of Baby Alux. Next Tech and Ooga Booga there contesting each other. If they can now, let's see, those stacks trying to get there, deep clear, but as you see, 3 players all getting in a row into the bubble. And Knights of the Bed able to get there just a little bit quicker as another shot goes out there and someone warps out of existence. I know I have the Star Wars shirt on today, but looking a lot like that. That said, over into the trap, gonna be picked back by Alux. Only a minute 13 left. 3-point differential. I know it's not a... Well, let's see, hold on. Good stun actually by Wonder, so this is their chance. They got 1 minute left to do this, and just getting some boosts, that's all. Boosts or leeches, that's all they need, and well, actually, maybe they won't even need that. At this point, though, they might want to consider a 3. They don't have to, and well, actually, they will. A bold one was intended for the pocket up there, the top pocket, obviously, so you saw the idea behind it. Now, everyone trying to gather their stacks and break free here. The goal is open. One more could very well ice this. That is way down and a little bit too far down, in fact, but rebound, and Ooga Booga is going to make this a 2-goal differential, and with only less than 20 seconds left after this joust, that will indeed be the game. A much better round still yet. They did well to, you know, adjust and hold Knights of the Bed to fewer points, as well as score more points for the Wolves compared to round 1. But just wasn't quite enough to pull it through, unfortunately. But, you know, for Knights of the Bed, as the last few seconds go in here, it was definitely, you know, not Halloween, but it was a treat, you know, and it was a trick of death for the Wolves. But that said, a win is a win for the Knights, and they are shining in their armor. 10-5. All right, so back to the score screen there. And we'll pull those stats up for you in a moment. You see, I like the fact, by the way, I'm kind of noticing. The caster's curse works in real life, too. Remember, I opened up the stream saying, talking about the weather out there and how things were banging and clattering all over because of the wind and the rain, and well, not rain, but wind and maybe a dust storm out there. And now it's completely stopped. It was going like that for hours. I mentioned it once on cast. Boom, gone. So if anyone needs the lottery numbers, I can definitely tell you which ones they are not. Anyway, with that, see here. Ooga Booga, 17 big points, 2 assists, 2 saves, 30 stuns. And that is a big stat line for sure. Nico Riff with an assist, a save, 22 stuns. He had Ant Gas with 4 points and 4 assists. I like the assists for sure, 15 stuns. Then Alux with 4, 1, and 1 in points, assists, and saves, and 8 stuns as well. For Wolves, there, see they had kind of between the 2 rounds some different rosters, but a save, a steal, 8 stuns for Baby Alex. Flyers with 4 saves, definitely had some good ones, especially there in the first round. They had 5 stuns as well. Nate Appleton putting in 9 stuns in that round, and Next Tech coming in with those 5 quick points to start it off, as well as a save, a steal, and 15 stuns. And then Wonder with 4 stuns as well. So with that, are we streaming any more matches for us? Yes, although not now, but soon. Let me go back to the schedule here. So, yeah, so 30 minutes from now, to the mark just about, we have Aurora versus Kangarillas, so North American Master Division. And that will be a stellar match, without a doubt. So yeah, that's going to be in 30 minutes. That one will be kind of be a one and done also. But then we'll have a little bit of a stream block after that. So starting at 8 Pacific, or no, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, we have High Ping versus Chimera. Following that, we have Ethereal versus Project Mayhem, another master match. Then we have Old and Feeble versus There Is No Team. And Old and Feeble, for those who don't know, they're basically Turbo, mostly Turbo. Just by a different name now. And then after that we have, let's see, Vapor and Echoholics to end the night. And that one will be at 8 Pacific. So, yeah, we got some stuff. And yes, your points. I got you. Worry not. I only forget sometimes. But yeah, there you go. I see where your priorities are. You don't wanna hear Pally talk or read stats. You just want the cash. You guys are addicted. Talk about echoholics later. You guys are pointaholics. Yeah. I've awoken something very dangerous in this community. That's okay. Maybe. Alright, so... Okay, good. I think that's it. How's my day, VRML Zoro? Great! How's your day, Zoro, of saving crime? That's what Zoro did, right? Saving crime. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Stopping crime. I got caught between saving the day or stopping crime. You know how it is. Ben, a pointaholic, Small. What's up, Small? Smalls, New York. I still remember. Smalls, York City. What's up? Frostpod, I play this game a lot. Do I play this game a lot, or just the caster? I played once upon a time. In a league far, far away. This was community made, by the way. This wasn't the official thing. It was long ago. The days of yore. Now, Manifold saying points haven't changed. It should have. Granted, I'm not totally sure how it all worked, and it does depend also on how many points were actually on the table, or in the pool, you know, so not quite sure. Should have changed, though. But, yeah, let's see. Anything else that I might miss? OCE matches. I think there is one tonight, right? At least. Yeah, it looks like it. So, Hydra Entropy later on. Maybe. Those are... When it comes to the OCE games, it definitely... I try to get those when I can. It comes down to basically if I'm awake for one and if my voice isn't completely shot, which on occasion, depending on the night, it can be. So, it depends. It's, yeah, those ones I usually... I'll sign up for the OCE matches after the NA prime time's done, and then kind of figure out if I'm up for it. And physically, you know, up for it. As well as... Or as much as anything. Frostpod versus VRML stream. Thank you for being cool and nice. Well, yeah, thank you for being cool and nice. You kept me hydrated with my orange soda. And yeah, great to have you. Hope to see you again. So definitely, we stream every day just about. I think in the last 8 weeks of VR Master League of this season, these first 8 weeks I should say, we've only not streamed, not counting like the bye weeks, we've only not streamed I think on maybe 3 days or so. Otherwise, dozens of hours per week across the channels, so you can be here anytime, all the time. But yeah, so thank you. Thank you for joining. See you next time there. And see anyone else there? Good games. Flyers and Ooga Booga in there. Smalls, super sorry to hear that. Yeah, terrible. I feel for you. Not fun losing a pet, not at all. Been there, but you know, hope you feel better. Hopefully, if nothing else, these games in times of like that's another reason why we do this, right? In times where real life can kind of suck, which the past year for a lot of people it's been the case. You use Echo Arena or VRML streams or whatever the case is. You go into Echo or you watch Echo to escape. So that's what I aim to provide. Not only escape for you guys, and even an escape for me, right? So that's why we're here. Hope you feel better and wish you the best, man. And that said, everyone else, Mighty Quinn, thank you. Great work as well. Yeah. So 30 minutes from now, or rather 25 minutes from now, we will be back here on this channel, and we'll have a lot more streams to follow. So until then, guys, crazy kit there. Let's get casted. Oh, is that tonight? Did I miss it? Well, either or, I'll check it out later on. But yes. So be happy, healthy, safe, and as always, be good to each other. And I'll see you again very soon.
We're underway.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.